I have a headache. I'm going to reach for something. Actually, I don't have a headache. I'm not going to reach for something. But some of the newer, quote, products on the shelf are in short supply. So they say you can only buy one. Oh, you can only buy one. So the guy who usually buy two can only buy one. Goes to this store, this store, this store, this store, and this store. Now he has 6 of these. And now he's going to put them on a shelf. And when he needs a headache, he has a pill. Of course, the problem is these are chemicals and they age. So, Best Buy date is on this. For these chemicals, Best Buy date is on this. It is wise to follow the Best Buy date for headaches and whatever you have, because they can be turned into lethal chemicals if I leave them on the shelves over the years. It's like, yeah, but I don't. I only have one thing. If I have a headache, I take that one thing, or I take an aspirin. It smells like vinegar. Oh, it is smell like vinegar. It's changing. I don't think I better have this. I think I better actually throw this out. Throw it out, burn it. Bury it in the backyard. Bury it in your backyard. Okay. That is turning out to be thing. It's like the baby formula for milk. There is this limit of what they can produce per day, unless they have 3 shifts. Because putting in new machinery is expensive. It's not really expensive, but it's expensive. It's an expensive process because they have to put runs through that new machinery to see, making sure there's no contaminants, it doesn't work right, this is wrong with it, or that's wrong with it. And that's a long, expensive procedure. That is one of the reasons is people say, well, the high price of these drugs. Why is it high price? Because there's more of us getting older. There's more of us getting older, and we're using up that thing. Well, why don't they put in a new line? Because it's not that easy. Though you can maybe build a new line within a year or two, as soon as you turn it on, you have to wait for FDA to approve the pills that are coming out of that particular machine. What? It's a whole big process. I'm afraid that's the way it works. You may have created a new drug in your laboratory, but getting into the pilot plant, which you may have, or the regular plant, you're still talking $1 million just to put up the machinery or more. It's all stainless steel. It's all stainless steel. Did I say it's all stainless steel? That's expensive. Those little itty bitty things, those things are expensive. And once you get the first run done, you have to do is that thing has to be approved by the FDA. It's a long process, and you've got maybe 20 other companies that are making, say, aspirin out there. That's a long progress. And they all have to be approved. Now, why doesn't they hire more people? Well, to hire more people, you need a permission from Congress. Even though you ask to have more money so you can hire more people, Congress doesn't come along with that. Say, oh, no, we're not going to do that. So you don't do that. And, of course, there will always be a ration of the pills on there. And the big problem is, and it turns out to be a very big problem, is imitation of what's on the shelf. If so-and-so company in the United States has this stuff, you can almost bet something from China will come in here filled with chalk. Yeah. Can you tell the difference? You need a GC to run this stuff. Thing. You need the actual U.S. Customs to run it. You're going to run it through a GC and find out what's in it. And they usually find things like, there's chalk in here. Oh, it came from China. There's chalk in here. Yeah, that's a big problem. Okay, you mean you got Avril that's different? You got Avril that's different. Does the same thing, but it's marked differently because it comes from China, which they like to add powdered chalk to. Sorry, China. You're in a bad. So my mood is bad toward China today.